Lemon warning for seniors. Never mix lemon with these 3 everyday foods. Did you know that something as simple as adding lemon to your food or drink could quietly put your health at risk? There was a case of a 71-year-old man who loved his daily lemon water. He thought it was harmless, a simple way to boost immunity and start the day fresh. But that small habit may have quietly contributed to a serious health crisis. Now, I don't want to scare you unnecessarily, but for anyone over 60, this is a wake-up call you can't ignore. Lemon is everywhere. You squeeze it over your salad, stir it into tea, drizzle it on fish, or sip it first thing in the morning. It feels safe. It feels healthy. But for seniors, combining lemon with certain everyday foods can trigger hidden dangers that sneak up without warning. You might wake up bloated, feel heavy after meals, notice fatigue creeping in, or even experience sudden kidney discomfort. Your bones might feel weaker, and small aches seem to last longer than before. These are common concerns for people in their 60s, 70s, and beyond. And they're often linked to simple mistakes we don't even realize we're making. So why are we talking about this now? Lemon itself is amazing. Packed with vitamin C and antioxidants, it's a superstar fruit for digestion, immunity, and overall vitality. But when paired with the wrong foods, it can trigger unexpected and sometimes dangerous reactions in the body. Research shows that mixing lemon with certain foods can double the risk of digestive upset in seniors over 60. Today, on 4 Seniors Health, we're going to reveal the 3 everyday foods you should never mix with lemon. Each one might surprise you because many of these foods are staples in your diet. Things you think are harmless or even healthy. And trust me, the number 1 food might shock you. It's something almost every senior eats daily. Don't worry, this isn't about giving up lemon entirely. By the end of this video, you'll also discover safe alternatives that let you enjoy lemon without worrying about hidden risks. Simple swaps can protect your digestion, kidneys, and energy, and even help your bones stay strong. Before we reveal these foods, make sure to like this video and subscribe to 4 Seniors Health. That way, you won't miss these small, powerful tips that can make a big difference in your health every single day. Ready to find out which foods could be quietly sabotaging your health? Let's start with the first food seniors should be cautious about mixing with lemon: high oxalate greens, like spinach and beet greens. At first glance, this seems harmless, even healthy. Spinach is loaded with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, and a squeeze of lemon on your salad feels like the perfect, refreshing touch. Many seniors have been doing this for years, believing they're making a smart, health-conscious choice. But here's the hidden danger. Pairing lemon with these greens can quietly strain your kidneys and lead to serious problems over time. Here's the science behind it. High oxalate greens contain compounds called oxalates. Normally, oxalates are harmless, but when they meet citric acid from lemon, they can form microscopic crystals. Over time, these can build up and eventually become kidney stones. And here's a striking fact. Nearly 1 in 10 adults over 60 will experience kidney stones, many linked to diet. That means a daily spinach salad or beet green smoothie with lemon could be doing more harm than you think. You're enjoying your fresh salad with a light lemon drizzle, feeling proud of your healthy choice. Everything seems fine, but inside, the oxalates and citric acid are reacting. Tiny particles begin to form in your kidneys. At first, there are no symptoms. Then gradually, discomfort appears in your lower back or sides. Before you know it, sharp stabbing pain can strike suddenly. Many seniors are caught off guard, not realizing that their healthy habit is the cause. Kidney function slows naturally with age. Your body struggles to flush out these microscopic formations efficiently. Even mild discomfort should be taken seriously because these particles can quickly grow into painful stones. And it's not just pain. Kidney issues can cause fatigue, nausea, and disrupt your sleep, which impacts your daily energy and overall well-being. Let's pause for a moment. If you love lemon on your morning greens, consider this. Could this routine be affecting your kidneys without you noticing? Even if you feel fine now, the risk builds silently. Stones often develop over weeks or months before causing symptoms. Awareness is your first line of defense. Consider Linda, a 68-year-old who loved her morning beet juice with a splash of lemon. For months, she felt perfectly fine. Then dull aches in her lower back escalated into sharp, stabbing pains. Frequent trips to the bathroom, and low energy followed. She didn't connect it to her juice habit at first. After adjusting her routine, keeping lemon but limiting high oxalate greens, her discomfort disappeared. A small change had a huge impact. Here's another perspective. It's not only about pain. Kidney stress can quietly reduce your energy, affect digestion, and make daily activities feel tougher. For seniors, this can mean less stamina for walking, cooking, or socializing. The combination of age-related kidney changes and lemon with high oxalate foods is enough to make this an unseen but serious concern. The good news? You don't need to avoid spinach or beet greens entirely. These foods are packed with nutrients that support heart, bone, and brain health. The key is how you pair them. Avoid squeezing fresh lemon directly over these greens too often. Instead, try olive oil or vinegar dressings, which don't trigger crystal formation. And don't forget hydration. Drinking plenty of water helps your kidneys flush out oxalates before they can develop into stones. Think of it as a simple life hack for protecting your health while still enjoying your favorite meals. Here's another tip. Cooking your greens lightly reduces oxalate content. Steaming or sautéing spinach and beet greens before adding lemon significantly lowers risk. You still enjoy the flavor of lemon, but protect your kidneys at the same time. Tiny particles form. Discomfort builds gradually. Pain may strike suddenly. You didn't see it coming. That's why rethinking the lemon plus greens habit is so important. A few small adjustments can prevent severe kidney stress, maintain your energy, and keep your daily routine safe. And coming up next, a food many seniors enjoy every single day, sometimes even multiple times a day. It seems harmless, comforting, and full of nutrients. But when mixed with lemon, it can quietly create digestive trouble and discomfort that sneaks up faster than you'd expect. Remember, high oxalate greens aren't dangerous on their own. Lemon isn't dangerous on its own. But together, especially in daily routines, they can create hidden challenges for seniors over 60. Hydrate well, cook your greens lightly, and choose alternative dressings to enjoy these foods safely. These small, mindful changes can make a massive difference in your kidney health, energy, and overall wellness. Now let's talk about a food that almost every senior thinks is completely safe. Milk and other dairy products, like yogurt, cream, or even milk and tea. These foods are staples in many households, cherished for their creamy taste, calcium content, and the comfort they bring. But when combined with lemon, a surprising reaction occurs inside your stomach. Something many seniors don't even suspect. Here's the hidden danger. Lemon's citric acid can curdle dairy inside the digestive system. In the kitchen, curdling might seem harmless. You see it when making cheese or cooking. But inside your stomach, curdled milk can be much harder to break down. For seniors whose bodies naturally produce less stomach acid and fewer digestive enzymes with age, this can become a serious problem. Nutrients may not be absorbed properly, and bloating, discomfort, or nausea can appear unexpectedly. Picture your typical morning routine. You pour a cup of milk into your tea or enjoy a creamy yogurt parfait. Maybe you even squeeze a bit of lemon on your yogurt or dunk a lemon biscuit into your milk. These habits feel ordinary and even healthy, but this combination can leave your stomach struggling for hours. Milk proteins start clumping, making digestion slower, and leaving you with heaviness, gas, or fatigue that you can't easily explain. Studies show that over 60% of adults over 60 report bloating or mild digestive discomfort after consuming acidic foods with dairy. That means a simple habit like lemon on yogurt or in your morning tea could be causing subtle but persistent discomfort in the majority of seniors. Let's break it down. Your stomach works like a busy kitchen. Normally, enzymes and stomach acids process foods efficiently, but when lemon curdles milk, it's as if a sticky clump blocks the kitchen machinery. Digestion slows, and nutrients that should fuel your body may pass through unabsorbed. Over time, repeated exposure can affect energy, bone strength, and even immunity. Consider a real-life example. George, 72, loves starting his day with a warm glass of milk and a lemon biscuit on the side. Occasionally, he added lemon juice to his yogurt, thinking it added a refreshing kick. Over weeks, he noticed his stomach felt heavier, his mornings less energetic, and he occasionally felt mild nausea. He didn't connect the discomfort to his morning habit. Once he separated lemon from his dairy meals, his digestion improved, bloating disappeared, and he regained his usual morning energy. A simple adjustment had a huge effect. Here's another perspective. The issue isn't the lemon. It isn't the milk. Both are beneficial on their own. Lemon provides vitamin C and antioxidants, while dairy is packed with protein and calcium. The problem is timing. Consuming them together, especially on an empty stomach, creates conditions where the digestive system struggles. Even mild curdling can leave you feeling sluggish, bloated, or uncomfortable. Let's pause for a moment. Think about your own habits. Do you pour milk into tea while enjoying lemon biscuits? Or add lemon to yogurt? If so, this could quietly affect your digestion and energy levels. Awareness is your first defense. Here's a helpful life hack. Space out your dairy and lemon intake. Enjoy milk, yogurt, or cream first. Then, an hour or so later, have lemon water or a citrus snack. This allows your stomach to process each food properly, prevents clumping, and reduces discomfort. Another tip, warm milk can be gentler on your stomach than cold milk. Avoid squeezing lemon directly onto yogurt or cream to minimize curdling. And here's a tiny cliffhanger to keep you thinking. Discomfort from this combination often starts subtly. Just a touch of heaviness or bloating, but repeated over time, it can quietly sap energy, affect appetite, and make everyday activities feel harder. Many seniors chalk it up to getting older, but the real culprit might be right in your kitchen, hiding in plain sight. Let's visualize it one more time. Milk proteins start forming clumps. Your stomach struggles to break them down. Nutrients aren't fully absorbed. You feel tired, bloated, or mildly nauseous. You didn't see it coming. That's why understanding how lemon interacts with dairy is so crucial. The good news? You don't have to give up either food. Milk, yogurt, and cream remain excellent sources of nutrition. You just need to adjust the way you combine them. Small changes, like waiting between meals, drinking plenty of water, and avoiding direct lemon on dairy, can prevent hours of discomfort and support your digestion, energy, and overall health. So remember, milk and other dairy products are safe and nutritious on their own, and lemon is healthy too. But together, especially in daily routines for seniors over 60, they can create an unseen challenge for your digestive system. By spacing out consumption and adjusting how you enjoy these foods, you can still benefit from both without the heaviness, bloating, or fatigue that sneaks up unexpectedly. And here's a teaser before we move on. The next food on this list might surprise you even more. Most seniors eat it at least once a week. Combine it with lemon, and it could quietly trigger another serious health risk that many don't realize. Now let's talk about a food many of us think of as healthy, especially for older adults. Certain types of fish like canned tuna, mackerel, and sardines. They're packed with protein and omega-3s, which are great for heart and brain health. But here's the surprising twist. When paired directly with lemon, they can quietly cause problems that most people don't realize until it's too late. It's common for seniors to squeeze lemon over canned tuna or sardines to add a fresh, tangy flavor. It feels healthy, natural, and even invigorating. But this small habit can sometimes trigger unexpected reactions in the body, and they can happen very quickly. Here's what's going on behind the scenes. Canned and preserved fish naturally contain compounds called amines, including histamine. Usually, your body handles these fine. But when you add lemon's acidic juice, it can change the protein structure in the fish, making histamine more likely to enter your system. The outcome? A reaction that resembles an allergy, headaches, flushing, a racing heartbeat, or temporary spikes in blood pressure, all without eating a traditional allergen. For seniors, these effects are amplified. As we age, blood vessels become less elastic, and our cardiovascular system reacts more sensitively to sudden changes. Even minor increases in blood pressure or heart rate can feel intense. You might think, I've eaten tuna with lemon for years. True, but age changes how your body reacts. What didn't cause an issue before can now create discomfort. Here's a striking fact. Studies suggest up to 25% of older adults may experience mild histamine reactions from preserved fish, especially when combined with acidic foods. That's a quarter of seniors potentially affected, often without even realizing the connection. One minute you're enjoying lunch. The next, a sudden headache or flush appears, leaving you wondering what just happened. Let's paint a relatable picture. Imagine your typical lunch, a tuna salad with lemon squeezed over it, served with fresh greens. It looks healthy and appetizing, but if your body is sensitive to histamine or you have blood pressure concerns, the lemon can trigger a rapid reaction. You might feel warmth in your face, a slight headache, or your heart beating a little faster. Often, seniors dismiss these signals as stress or fatigue, not realizing it's actually the acid-fish interaction at play. Think about your routine for a moment. Many people assume lemon makes everything healthier. In moderation, it does. But with certain preserved fish, lemon can accelerate histamine release, making reactions more likely. And unlike younger adults, older bodies recover more slowly from these sudden changes, making even mild symptoms feel uncomfortable. Here's a practical tip. If you love these fish, consider timing and preparation. Avoid squeezing lemon directly over canned fish right before eating. Instead, try adding it later or enjoying lemon separately. Freshly cooked fish is usually safer because it contains lower levels of histamine. You can also season with herbs, olive oil, or mild spices to enhance flavor without introducing acid. A small reflection moment. Pause next time you open a can of tuna or sardines. Ask yourself, am I adding lemon too soon? Could my heart or blood pressure react differently today than last year? Awareness is your first defense. Understanding hidden interactions between foods is just as important as choosing nutrient-rich options in the first place. And here's a midsection rehook. This one's particularly risky for anyone managing high blood pressure or heart issues. Symptoms can appear almost instantly: a flush, a pounding head, or mild dizziness. Ignoring them might seem harmless, but for seniors, even temporary spikes can be stressful. Breaking it down further, histamine in preserved fish can flood the system quickly, causing reactions that feel strong because older blood vessels are stiffer and the cardiovascular system reacts more sharply. By paying attention, you can enjoy these fish without triggering sudden discomfort. Let's summarize the key points. Canned tuna, mackerel, and sardines are nutritious, but pairing them directly with lemon can encourage histamine release. This may lead to headaches, facial warmth, mild dizziness, or a temporary rise in blood pressure. Older adults are more sensitive to these effects due to age-related changes in circulation and recovery. The good news? You don't need to avoid these fish entirely. Simply adjust timing, pairing, and preparation. Lemon can still be part of your diet, just separately from these preserved fish. Fresh fish is safer than canned, and seasoning with non-acidic ingredients reduces risk. These small adjustments let you enjoy protein and omega-3s safely. Remember, it's not about fear, it's about making smart choices. Even small adjustments can prevent sudden discomfort, support digestion, protect your kidneys, and keep your energy steady, all while still letting you enjoy your favorite meals. Awareness is key, and knowing how to pair foods wisely is one of the simplest ways to stay healthy and comfortable. After hearing these tips, it's natural to feel a little concerned, but there's plenty of hope. You don't need to give up lemon or the foods you love. It's about timing and preparation. For example, instead of drizzling lemon over spinach or beet greens, try tossing your salad with olive oil and a splash of vinegar. It keeps the flavors bright and fresh without putting extra strain on your kidneys. When it comes to dairy, rather than mixing lemon directly into milk, yogurt, or cream, enjoy them separately or wait a while after drinking your lemon water. And for canned fish like tuna or sardines, skip squeezing lemon on top right away. Add it later or enjoy lemon in a different part of your meal. Pause for a moment and think, have you ever mixed lemon with one of these foods? Type YES in the comments. You might be surprised how many people do it. Or share your experience. We'd love to hear your story. We're building a community here for strong comebacks. So subscribe, hit the bell icon, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. If this video helped you and you'd like to support the effort behind it, give it a like and share it with someone you care about.